What the hell is going on? Yep, that's why I'm chicken shit. Money got me sideways. Hey guys, what is up? We're back here with another YouTube video. It is Scary Cop VU113 by bizarrebub. We're gonna get right into it, and yeah, let's enjoy some scary content. Hopefully we can provide evidence that ghosts are real today. Let's get into it!
In the following video, a nervous daughter records her mother who's trying to capture a rat that's hiding inside their laundry room. It's a seemingly funny moment caught on camera, but this video stops being humorous when a certain detail gets pointed out that neither the mom nor daughter had realized until later. Somewhere in this clip, something very unsettling was caught on camera besides the rat. Watch closely.
There's this huge freaking rat in our living room. It's right now in our living room and our laundry room right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh wait, okay, wait, let me try to open the door. Hold on. Oh my god, it's right there in the basket.
That is a big ass rat.
Mom, you gotta get it. Mom, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Goodness.
What the hell?
Mom.
What the hell is that? Y'all seen that? Nah, bro, y'all can't do this to me like this. Nah, y'all can't throw an ad. We just seen some bullshit like that, bro. Come on.
On the other side,
go back. Look. Oh, come on.
On the other side of this door, a shape resembling a head can be seen pressing up against the metal mesh on the wooden frame. It's up close, as if seemingly gazing at the mother and daughter, who were already spooked enough by the massive rodent. If the size of this
I'm glad I didn't hear that or see it.
Then surely this has. Now what's really strange about this is that this wasn't there initially. If nothing was there previously, then how did this show up?
So this is the hallway that me and my daughter saw the rat go into our cat door in our laundry. For some reason, I never felt comfortable in here. I felt it's not surprising that we caught something in that window. Very odd, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Neither Catalina, the mother, nor her daughter had noticed it or have any clue as to what this was. But recently, another video was shared by Catalina, which not only is just as creepy, but might explain what this was.
This is my son Jason. He is autistic, and he is playing with his camera, which is in this toy car. It's a toy he used to capture the ghost.
Only weeks after this incident, Catalina's son accidentally captures something on his toy camera inside the laundry room. While using the wireless camera on his remote to chase their dog around the house, her son captures this.
Bro, yo, this green screen shit's for the birds. Is it gonna capture something again? Yo, that goes mad as hell. Sounds like a man though. What the hell? Oh, come on, something's gonna pop up, bro. What the hell? Yo, I'm chicken shit. Yo, I am chicken shit. I don't care. Yo. What the hell is going on? Yep, that's why I'm chicken shit. Right there. Dude, I got flung from way over there. Bro, you son of a... You know what? I expected that. I expected that.
Catalina jump out of her chair upon seeing the dog. It's what happened before this that makes her skin crawl.
Dude, that's
First,
nuts,
when the
dude. I
toy
got
car drove into the
goosebumps,
laundry
bro.
room, a voice can be heard.
Goosebumps, bro. No.
Mind you, that no one else had been inside, let alone downstairs where the laundry room is at. Like the silhouette that was in here before, this cryptic voice has no traceable source. But perhaps the creepiest part isn't what happens here, but instead what happens outside. As the automatic
how do you explain that?
Repeatedly, a single piece of a playmat goes flying off before landing in front of the pet entrance. But it's the fact that only one piece flies off while the rest stay put that's pretty strange. The wind in this case, if any, may not be able to explain this. It just rips off as if plucked by a child who's having a tantrum. But to Catalina, whatever threw this was aiming for the car. Whether ghost or not, she's deeply unsettled by what was captured both inside and outside her house.
As you can see, when I pull this one apart, it's very hard. And it just flew up.
Given the whole incident with the rat and the shadow figure, plus this, she can't help but think something haunts her home. If so, she hopes that it's someone she once knew.
I like to think that it was my grandmother because she was always close to me. And I always felt like she was around me. And
Your grandma is not doing that, gang. She is probably a nice old lady. That is a demon.
protecting me.
Currently, she continues to be on the lookout for any more strange occurrences in her house. But for now, this whole situation remains a mystery.
Interesting.
Video creators, I just found a software that color grades for you. So I came across Imagine AI.
Number
At
5.
home,
Oh shit.
but opens and closes repeated mystery. Although he's driven to
Shit. I suck ass at this YouTube stuff. Number 5.
Now this next video comes from an Uber Eats driver who was driving past a cemetery when this happened. In the 4 years that Marcus Wilson has been delivering food for Uber Eats, never has he ever been so afraid of coming back to this neighborhood, and for good reason. On the night of April 28, 2026, Marcus was on his way to drop off an order when he realized that the road he was on was surrounded by not one, but 2 massive plots of land entirely filled with grave sites.
See these 2 lanes right here? This is where I was at, man. This one, this whole lane right here are nothing but cemeteries.
Although he's driven to some sketchy areas before, nothing could have prepared him for what was caught on his dash cam. Take a look.
What the hell? Yo, gang, clean your dash, bro. It's dirty as hell. I can't see shit.
That's called a cemetery.
What the hell?
Marcus didn't see it happen, but something from outside darts into his car. He was sure that during this time his windows had been rolled up, which you can clearly see in this footage. But somehow, whatever this is, manages to get in. Neither flinching nor having any reaction whatsoever, Marcus is completely oblivious to the fleeting object. To him, it's no surprise that something like this would happen at a cemetery, let alone 2 of them.
This is where I was at, man.
But nothing is as baffling as what happens next when Marcus finishes delivering the food he was carrying. Now it's important to
There's more?
note that the reason he shares this video is because he suspects that it has some connection to what occurred after he dropped off the food. Just minutes after arriving to the address, Marcus paces back and forth outside of his vehicle, terrified of going back inside. Take a look.
Doing my usual Uber eating, dropping off some food I swear, this out of all address gotta be accepted by the cemetery. Right? I see this again, I'm just not gonna accept it. So I'll tell you that. So make sure I'm not tripping. Make sure I'm not tripping. So, I'm dropping off the DoorDash. The Uber Eating. I can't even get my daggone company straight. And you're gonna see a vibration. You're gonna see tapping at the window. You're definitely gonna hear it.
No, get the fuck out. Yo.
Hell.
That shoe just moved on its own. Yo, we getting out? We not dropping off? Bro said, you know what? I'm Zach Bacon. Let me record everything. Must have been the wind.
Tripping. No, I'm not tripping. Oh, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no.
The big 2026, and we recording the shoe moving myself. I ain't gonna lie, I shit myself, I seen that. Go back. Yo, it's trying to open the door.
No.
I've been told this fool leave already. He's still here.
Hell, what the?
Yo, motherfucker, open the door.
Hell, no. Yeah.
Ain't nothing there, okay?
No.
Look, either it's somebody in a green suit and they done green screened this bitch out, or it's a motherfucking ghost.
No.
Marcus was so shaken up by this incident that he now flat out refuses any orders from places near cemeteries. A shoe seemingly comes alive as it zips across and creeps forward, and out of nowhere, the door handle to the passenger side begins to pull by itself, as if someone was trying to get in. But as Marcus shows us, no one was outside. But then, as if finally getting a firm grip on the handle, something opens the door. Now, while each thing that happens is creepy on its own, it's looking at everything collectively that paints a terrifying picture. Could it be that whatever had been outside was trying to lure him out of his car using a shoe? Or were these all just random occurrences? With an entire cemetery as a backdrop, it's understandable why many would think that this is undeniably paranormal. But of course, what do you think? Marcus is certain that it is, aside from
Y'all know
being
my
sure
answer.
that he won't be
I ain't
coming
even gotta
back
say shit.
anytime soon.
I don't blame him either. I don't know why I act like I'm chicken shit.
Apparently,
Like,
you can go from 0 to a
yo,
complete site and just-
Sambucha. Hey, we got the same name. Hey, shout out Sambucha, bro. He's so cool. Love this guy. Number 4. I just want to say, bro, like, I might be chicken shit, like, react to these videos, but, like, I love ghost hunting, bro. Number 4.
Now, over in Houston, Texas is an abandoned apartment complex that's been sitting empty for quite some time. There doesn't seem to be anyone living on this property, and perhaps it's best that it stays that way.
Squatter Central, baby.
Because according to Joe Galindo, in 2019, his mother recorded something while living in this building that to this day keeps him up at night. As Joe writes, in 2019, my mom told me she was fighting demons, but I didn't believe her, so she sent me proof. The following is what his mother recorded while pretending to be asleep. Apparently, it doesn't come out if she's awake. Watch closely.
Lord Jesus. What the hell? Yeah, that's a demon game. And now it's gone. More. Hell nah. Yo, somebody get a flashlight out and flash that bitch. Flashbang that bitch ass. It's hollow?
Seeing the video,
Yeah, the only thing that hollow ass ghost would have got is these hollow points to the dome.
Joe
Ghostbuster style.
no longer thought that his mom was crazy. In her kitchen, something above appears to poke out from behind the doorway. But as if Joe wasn't already disturbed enough, he takes a screenshot, brightens it up, and sees this. What looks like a faceless figure can be seen hanging upside down from the ceiling. While some say that a face can be seen here, many agree that it's hard to tell. But the fact that its features are indiscernible only makes it that much more unsettling. As some believe, this might have been something beyond human comprehension. Now the video ends here, but it's assumed that Joe's mother kept watching this figure before she passed out from being tired. The next day, she sent him this video. So then, had something paranormal taken place at this now abandoned apartment? Or was something else going on here? It's hard to say, but if something supernatural was actually there, then Joe can rest assured that it won't be messing with his mom, as she no longer lives in this complex.
That's good. Number 3.
On February 25th, 2025, a man named Tavo posted a video that his grandmother took when she and a friend spotted something outside her window that caused them to back away immediately.
Oh God, be careful, Bab.
They were cautious in keeping their distance from the glass panes, but not because of something they saw on the street or inside another building, but because of something that was right at their window. It was on a Tuesday afternoon during a family reunion that a shadow suddenly appeared behind the sheer curtains. It was pretty evident that a stranger was right outside and possibly trying to get in, but they weren't ready for what came next, because much to their disbelief, this happens.
That's like somebody outside the curtain,
Careful, Bab.
and there's nothing there. What the hell? There's somebody clearly there. What the hell? All right, I got a little chills from that. And now it's gone.
What they saw, or rather, what they didn't see, left them completely astounded. The supposed stranger they swore was outside the window wasn't actually there. In fact, he was never there to begin with. Upon pulling back the curtain to see who was there, they see this. Nothing. Now, it wasn't just nothing according to Tavo, who got this video from his grandmother. Something had actually been there. To him, this had to be some sort of supernatural entity that paid his grandmother and her friend a visit. It's been a year now since the video was posted, but despite how much time has passed, Tavo and his grandma still wonder just what had been outside.
That's weird. I don't even got no explanation for that, bro. Like, I would have like some kind of explanation for like some bullshit, but I can't even make nothing up right there.
Now, the following video comes from a woman named Giselle Duran, who was recently forced to leave her apartment in the middle of the night. Pretty much everyone who's seen this video was left confused on why Giselle was crying inconsolably. It was very odd that she would put this video out there, but after looking at her page and going through all her posts, it didn't take long for many to see why she was so paranoid. For the past few months, Giselle Duran has been sharing clips that were captured by her security camera. They're mostly just recordings of her living room, but in each one, something happens that many believe has led up to the recent breakdown she had. It goes without saying, but these next few clips are nothing short of unsettling. It all started with a video she posted in late March 2026 when Giselle was home alone doing laundry. But then, out of nowhere, this happens.
Ah, hell nah. She's up.
Now, it may not seem like much, but this occurrence marks the first time something strange happened in her apartment. Thinking that the whole incident with her flying phone was just a random one-time occurrence, she was caught completely off guard when something like this happened again. Only this time, she didn't think it was random. On March 28, 2026, she recorded this.
That motherfucking light came back on. Did y'all see that? Now let me tell you something. Blow that bitch up. That goes once that damn light on, bro. I don't even know what to tell you.
It was at this point where she began to think that maybe something is messing with her. Like someone who didn't want the lights off, they immediately turn on as soon as Giselle turns them off. It was definitely strange, but especially so when looking back at the previous occurrence. Maybe what happened there wasn't so random. Now, although neither encounter was enough to freak her out just yet, one incident came close to doing that, and it's
so like 4 days later.
What happened on April 2nd of 2026. While Giselle was fixing a shoelace inside her closet, this happens.
She get touched? Oh, I know she got heebie-jeebies right now. I'm calling the manager, the apartment leaser, the supervisor. What the hell is that called? Fuck it. I'm calling everybody. I'm calling the president. Blowing this bitch up. Yeah.
Now, it might be hard to notice, but something happens within this area that set Giselle on edge. You won't really spot it at regular speed, but if you scrub the footage back and forth, you'll notice that the bag on the table begins to move, almost as if coming alive.
Yo, she is pissed.
This, of course, freaked out Giselle, which led her to take action. Like other instances, she couldn't explain how it moved, nor figure out what had touched her. This is perhaps the creepiest part about this incident. Now, so far, everything that's happened up to this point has led her to believe that something isn't right with her place. Any small thing that happens now makes her jump out of her skin, and the fact that she's living solo makes things worse. But as it seems, she may not be entirely alone, because one night, after being woken up by a sound inside her room,
so 4 more days later, so it's like every 4 days, I'm guessing,
this happens.
Can you really earn a degree without paying anything?
Yes, you
I'd be damn. I have student loans myself.
pocket it.
Obviamente no me voy a levantar a ver qué es, pero tengo miedo, estoy temblando del miedo. Si pasa... No mames. No mames. Creo que hay alguien atrás de la puerta. O algo. Tengo miedo. Tengo miedo.
Tal vez era mi imaginación, no miré mal. Pero salí corriendo de ahí porque ya no puedo. Ya no puedo. Ya no sé
Yeah, I
qué
don't
hacer.
blame her. I don't even blame her for that.
Son las 4 de la mañana. Pero sé que había algo ahí, sé que miré algo y no estoy loca. No estoy loca. Tengo que entrar a trabajar al rato y no he dormido nada. Estoy nerviosa, estoy... no sé.
How do people say shit? This shit's not real, bro?
It now becomes clear as to why Giselle was so freaked out in this video. It wasn't just whatever this was that was at her door, but all the stuff before it that finally made her snap. Already feeling on edge, she bolts out of her room and pays no attention to the black shape at her door, not knowing if it was still there or not. She just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible, so she hops in her car and drives all the way to her job before parking outside and clocking in hours later. Now, when she came back home eventually, she didn't find anything around her door to explain what she saw last night. It was gone, as if nothing had been there in the first place. But as her video shows, something was clearly there. From capturing things moving by themselves to recording moments where she felt a presence, Giselle has documented what she believes is clear evidence of an uninvited guest making itself at home. But of course, what do you think? While there haven't been any other strange happenings since then, she continues to look closely at these videos, hoping to find something in them that explains them. But for now, it remains unknown as to what exactly is happening inside her apartment. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one. If you caught something creepy
That's
on
crazy.
camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to
That shit happened last week, dude. Last week, bro. Yo. Alright.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Number 1.
At roughly 11:40 p.m. on a Sunday night, 2 nurses working the night shift at a dialysis clinic are getting a patient ready to go home. It's just about closing time and only 1 patient is left to be sent home via the pickup area that's outside the clinic. But just before heading out, something catches their attention. According to Josephine, who sent me this video, someone was searching through their dumpsters and making a lot of noise. Apparently, it's a common occurrence here. But this isn't the reason she sends me this video. At the same time that Josephine and her colleague were outside, something happens inside. Thankfully, the patient in this video was okay with Josephine sharing this video. They too felt it was necessary to show this footage to others, as otherwise no one would believe them. The following is what was caught. Take a look. For some reason, the lady in the wheelchair covers up her face after letting out a scream. It's the same reaction that someone would have upon seeing something terrifying. But as it turns out, that's exactly what happened. Because according to Josephine, this patient saw a person who was seemingly disfigured and walking towards her. However, as the footage shows, no one is near. Or at least, it seems like that. Because if you look closely at the reflection on this TV screen, you'll notice what it was that terrified her. Take a look.
It disappeared. Holy shit. Yo. It walked right past her.
As it turns out,
yeah, I got
someone
goosebumps.
or something else had actually been present. On the TV screen, the shape of a dark figure suddenly appears before disappearing near the lady. At one point, it's here, but then seconds later, it's right behind her. It's as if the shadowy figure had only been intent on getting close to her. As Josephine writes, they really thought that she was just seeing things, but apparently that's not the case. While it's been a few months now since the time of this recording, this video continues to get pulled up at work as nurses find it hard to believe. But of course, what do you think? Just
nah, that's crazy.
At this old lady scene inside this lobby, this one remains a mystery.
Yeah. W video.
Thanks for watching, and I hope
if y'all enjoyed this video and like more bizarre above videos, I will record and react to them. You just let me know if I should keep doing this little bizarre above stuff. But if y'all did, make sure you give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Stay spooky.
Make sure you like, comment,